Yo, so check it out. What I did was I'm back because I had to do a bracket order thing, but I had changed this. Remember, I changed my order to close right here, but greed jumped back in on me, and I moved it down. It almost hit it. And I was like, no, 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 not yet. So I changed it to 356, 350.16. We're at 335.40 right now. Yeah. I was like, nah, not yet, not yet, not yet. And you see, I played some more orders too because I did do that order for that's the stop right there, and it's the 35.70. If it bounces up to there, um, yeah, we'll see if that goes through or not. But so right now we're in two contracts for M&G. Well, we're not in two contracts. These are open orders. This is an open order. So we're waiting for this one right here. I probably should have just took that profit, but nah, being a little greedy. I'm being a little greedy. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're gonna ride this one right here out for the next 2 hours. See how it goes. I'm gonna leave this on here. I'm debating, so see if I put it here, what would that give me? That's 35.16. I'll put it back there. Mm, so let's put it here. Let's look at it. It hit that a couple times, right? All right, so that's not too close. Got a little support there, and it did go down. That gives you, we're at 35, 35.53, 35.35. You put it at 35.24. What was the low of the day? The low of the day was 35.32. Trying to get another 10 points, 8 points or so. But if I'm being perfectly honest, 35.32 was here. And immediately it hit it and turned right around. So now it's going back up again. So was my greed a little bit too much? Possibly, more than likely. Either way, I'm closing this mug out at 3 or 4 p.m., no matter what it is. Let y'all listen to some music. I got other things to do. All right, we're gonna see if my impatience pays or doesn't pay or works against me. So it's 223. You see, we filled at 35.49. So now I'm in two contracts. All right, so 35.49, and I have this one set to, let's see, I got my stop loss on that one pretty tight at 35.55, and these are the orders right here, 3,500, and so the order for that one that I'm in right now is at 3,500, and this one is at 35.42, right? So let's see what happens. Might get stopped out. Might get stopped out before we get a chance to start. And this is the first day trading this, so it might not be the, I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. I ain't gonna say nothing. But this is back here. These are the levels, and you see it went right along there, then broke down below. So if that's an indication, if this was on a, there it is. I think I got stopped out. So now I'm in one contract. Yeah, I think I hit the stop. Let's look at this activity and see what happened. Yeah, stop hit. Okay, so I'm out. That's cool. I was a 1% lose on that one. I didn't risk much on that because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. But let's go back and see what's happening with the trade. Probably making a run up. Yeah, it looks like it made a run up. Look at it. Boom. Instantly went back right down. That's cool though. No harm, no foul. We're out. I did bring that in a little too tight though. But it was also more to show the example of doing a bracket order. So that's fair. Keeping it with one contract. Yeah, we got a lot of support here. Might not even break below that, but I'm gonna keep it there. Go back in. I'm YOLOing right now, just to be honest with you. Got another order in, working. Up, that got filled. 227. Bam. So back in again. Got in this time at 35.48, but I didn't do any positions. I mean, I didn't do any bracket orders on that one. This one I'm just gonna see how it goes, and I'll close it out at the end of the day. So I'm in two contracts now. The grid mode. So I'm in one right here. And if we get down to here, we'll see how it goes out. It's pretty exciting. All right, so like I said, we're here on these orders right here. We had a little green cloud come up. Now we're getting red again, getting bearish. We're above the 200 though, which is tricky. But we come back down. If we push down, we heading down that way. We cross over. Might get back down. If you can get to the 50%, that'd be perfect. Mm. See what we're looking like in these positions, percentage wise. All right, percentage wise, P&L, we're at 15%, 15. So we're down. We're at $17. That's down. And heading back down. So we'll go back to the chart. We'll probably, yep, gotta move up. Look at that. It is 2:30, so make a note of that. 2:30 next moves this way. It might be some liquidity. This might be a move because maybe liquidity comes back in at 3 for power hour and maybe try to close out strong. Right now it's down 1.9% on the day. I don't know if any news happened. Let's look and see. Six hours ago, natural gas forecast turns cautious. Market hit resistance at 373. That was 6 hours ago. I need something more. 4 hours ago, price outlook gives back initial momentum. Okay. Man, I'm 4 hours behind on this news. I need to get some type of edge. I do know that the rig count is down. We are down for the prior count. For May, we're down 3. From last year, we're down 21. Oh. Yeah, internationally, the rig count is down 87. So this tariff stuff is really slowing trade down. That's like not a real thing. That is happening. Um, yes, that is happening. Okay, so what we looking at, why we're showing a negative on that other one, to explain is because we entered here and you can see this has worked against us the entire time. So that was probably That position there is turning out to not be a good move at the moment, but we're hitting some resistance here. This is where we were turning around. Like you see, we popped up and we came down. So we hit it once before and we turned around. So we're sitting at that level again, just above it. And will we turn back around again? I don't know. But right here, you see. So if we hit this and we turn back around, hey, green, green, green. If we don't hit that, if we push above it, not green. Let's go back to the charts overall and see what we're looking like. Yeah, see the cloud turn green on this. Everything's pointing up. MM moving average is above everyone. We're above the 200 on this. Whoa, whoa. My position I entered was right here, and that's exactly where it went up. No bueno. No bueno. But you could ask me if I really care. Of course I care. Now, am I going to sit here and let it all go back and give it back today? Probably not. But what we're turning now. So we turn. That could have just been like a little quick pop, quick drop. We'll break back down. All right, everything's turning. MACD, that was a nice strong one on the MACD. Get a little divergence. Well, that wasn't divergence. That is the same move. We had some divergence earlier here. Red and MACD is green. No, that was it right there. So no, no divergence. Oh, look at that nice strong move down. Strong move down 2%. I like that. Break back down and we get below that cloud and come back down to our 50%. We'll be cooking with grease. I mean, like hot grease, like lava. You know what I'm saying? But I think my order to get out is probably before that because let's see, what orders am I working? Um, I have order 38 and 35.24. Okay, so 35.24, that's that one. So if I get out there, would that be good for this? There's 35.48. Yeah, so I got that with 35.24 with 35.55. All right, let's go. Let's get back to it. Ah, look at that nice bounce. Hit the cloud. Did what it's expected. As expected. Wow, look at that. So it's staying above it. So it hit this price look right here where I had traded this out at. It hit that, and that's turning into resistance. I mean, turning into support. Gotta be patient. I gotta be patient. Something else I'm doing, man, is I'm also looking at that's on Mike. Like I said, I was reading the rig count and everything on natural gas, and I don't see any more news on here. So let's see, natural gas news live. They're actually talking about it. Oh, that was in February. What month is this? This is May. That's old. Oh, with that With DJT, when he was talking to, he's trying to get Ukraine's key natural gas pipeline. I wonder if he got that. If he got that, he'd probably make some money. And if he did that without us having to go over there and invade, I mean, kudos to him on that. That's a pretty nasty move. That's pretty cool. And then we can still compete. Let's see. This is all old news, man. Anyway, I gotta edit my video, my natural gas video that I just did. Live natural gas futures trades, stocks 5150. Peace. Stocks crazy. What we doing? We're still pushing up. We're moving up again. Yes. So clouds not thinning out. Looking pretty good, actually. Looking pretty bullish. Looking bullish. Yeah. See what Power Hour does for this, for these. At 131. To be honest with you, I could close my position now and be satisfied with that because that's still more than $100. But I don't want to punk out now. I want to actually hold it, go through my thesis, hold it the whole day. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm not, then I'm out. You understand what I'm saying? I got, the time is 2:40. We got an hour and 20 minutes. We got an hour and 20 minutes before it's market close. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got another video that I got to edit. Today is May 5th. See, what did I do here? This one's 9 minutes. I want to say this is the one where I did the bracket order. Edit. All right, so did a bracket order. Yeah, I'm not gonna do none of that. Yeah, sometimes okay, when I do my YouTube videos, I do them and then I have to edit right after I do it because the title is just a generic one when I go live or whatever. And so now what I'm doing is going back and editing, trying to make it where it's catchy so I can get maybe more than or I can get maybe more than 2 views on something. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that people get millions of views on videos. I'm not a hater or nothing like that, man. I don't care. But still, it's crazy. And I don't know if I want that pressure, to be perfectly honest with you, because once you got that pressure on you, then you gotta continue to do it. That does seem like that would be hard work. People are so assholes now. Everybody got an opinion. And I guess it's if you take it personal, then that makes them an asshole. If you don't take it personal, then it don't matter what they think, right? It don't matter what they think, don't matter what they say. 'Cause you don't take it personal, you know? So basically, do what you're doing and not care, but we're all humans and we got little feelings. So, so I don't know because let's just do this. Bracket order. All right, I'll save that. That's video. Save. I'm supposed to be looking at seeing if I'm gonna do a cover call today. We are still up, man. This joint is working the other way. Let's see what we have, what we really got going on here. What is this? This is a two. It ain't moving enough. Should be moving more than what it's moving. All right, so we're above the cloud, turning green. No bueno. Down 1%. Yeah, that froze up, man, on my 2 minute joint. All right, that's where we at. So I had to refresh that. Yeah, it froze up. Look at that. That's a crazy move up, which now means that maybe I should have did the previous position that I was thinking about. FOMO, like I was gonna play off of this 200 if we broke above and go to the upside, and I would have captured that 355 to this three. Not much, just a little bit. Looks like more on this right here, but not much. But we're moving back to the upside. You can see I'm whittling down, um, giving back my profits. I was at 170. Now we're at 119. Do I need to take profit and call this a day, or do I be patient and look to see? Let's go to the big picture here. Go out. Go to 200 and see that we're getting right here. We're at 61.8, right on this move. We're at 61.8. So do we come back and hit this and pull back down, or do we break above and go back up higher to the 70? Decisions, decisions. I'm gonna hold with the pullback. I'm gonna wait here, see what happens because I entered here, right? So I'm still gonna be green. And if we get here, that's when I'll get out. If we get down to 100, I'll get out. But right here, I think I can live with this. I can stomach this and see if we're gonna pull back down and close out strong. Look at all this downward momentum right here. The market does have a like. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm not hoping for. I'm hoping for. Drop down. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's go back down. Let's see. Move it. Moving. All right, we hit 200. 61.8 right there. Now, will we push above that? It's getting thin here, but it's still green. Still green. Still in the uptrend right now. We're down below the 200. down below the 200. Okay, yo, check it out. What is happening? What is happening, man? I think this may be power hour for this position, and it may be running up. Is it running up? I'm at a 91. I did say that I get to 100. I was gonna get out. See, we hit the 61.8. I got to hold true on that, and so well, it hit the 61.8 though, but you see, it did not push back across it. We're still trading within that range in the 50 to the 61.8. So I don't know what's gonna happen. It's looking green, looking bullish, looking bullish. We're down 1.57% right now on the MNG. That's a pretty strong candle right there. If we can turn and come back down on the 50, that'd be nice. If not, well, that is what it is. All right, P&L for the day, 98. I was at 170. Yes, I should have got out back here. Yes, I know that now, but it's okay. I did speak on that though. I did say greed. Okay, this is bullish right here. Still pushing up. Still pushing up. Yeah, what we doing? Yep, look at that. Boom. Pushing up. But all is not lost. All hope is not lost. Let's see what this next candle get. Are we gonna close below? We're gonna close break above. If we break above 61.8, then I don't know. Well, I still got time. I got it. Well, actually, I have plenty. But as far as the day goes, without me going into margin, without me going into a margin call, I think it is, or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but I know if you don't have enough money in your account to cover the overnight um, for the futures, then they'll just close out your position. So they'll do it for you. But right now, I'm at 100, and let's see, we're turning, curling. This is still pretty bullish though. We need to break back down below this 200, man, and we need to head on down and close out the day. It could happen. Look at this. We could trend and go right back there, and that would be super perfect. Super perfect it would be, I say. All right. Below, that's a step. That's a lower high, a lower low. So let's continue the trend, shall we? But we'll see what this one works out and what it does. Back to the song.
Ray tracing without computer algorithms is actually the dumbest thing.
I really need to say something. This is why you should have your stop losses in or your take profits in. Because remember when I said if I hit 100, I was going to get out. If it hit a certain level, I'm going to get out. See, I don't have no stops or nothing on as far as take profits. And you see, it hit, and now look at me. I'm at 83, and I'm still sitting here. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and let this go down to probably $20 or something, and then be like, dang, I could have got $170 right here. Dang, I had $100 there, and I hit there, and I should have got out, and I didn't. Because there's always time and hope that it'll come back down, and that's what I'm. Yeah, I should have took the profits earlier, but that's neither here nor there. We're trying to see if we can stay in a position all day. That's what we're trying to see. I let this work out. Be patient, you know. If we switch back up, let's go on a higher time frame. Switch these candles. Go back to my Heine. Where are they? Here they go. And go to the higher time frame. Let's go to the 30 minute and see what's happening with that. See 30 minute, bam, that was the bottom. See that? Higher time frame tells it all. So now I spent the past 30 minutes giving it all back. Now, on a higher time frame, it doesn't look so terrible because it's up here and I'm down here. So it's not so bad. And we're still kind of bearish coming out. Now let's look at it on an hour. Trading on the hour. Trading on the hour, we are 61.8. Yes. We're sitting at a doji right now for this hour. But overall, we're still in a downward trend count, and we have not made a higher high. We're still on lows. So we'll see what this one does. And we could continue back down. It's just could. We'll see. So this is where my trade is at. My trade rests here at the hour. So when you go down, zoom in, that's where you can kind of get shaken out because of the way it's reacting. You see what I'm saying? Like even if we come here on the 15, we're still not even at the 61. But you go here to the 1 minute where I was at earlier, and you're like, oh no, I'm losing. This is not good. No bueno, no bail, no bueno. Bail, retreat, retreat. But we're not. We're on the 15 minute. So I wanna say that first. But I'm also looking at my P&L, which is not the smartest thing to do either, but we'll see how it goes. And I should have probably got out back there and took that profit. But if it didn't work, it didn't work. And tomorrow is coming. Let's see, what is tomorrow? I don't know, but I'll probably close out after this. I'm gonna wait for it to turn out. Actually, I'm not closing out this until 4 p.m. So no matter what it does, if it goes negative, I'm gonna close out at 4 p.m. And that's that. Matter of fact, let's put this here. This is what we're gonna know. Time level will be 3:59. Bam. That's when we're gonna close. We're gonna put our order in at 3:59, and whatever it is, that's what it is. All right, a market order, and we'll be out. Okay, that's our line in the sand time. No matter what it has, if it's positive or negative, 3:59, we're closing out, and we'll start over again tomorrow. All right. Okay, that's our word. Okay, peace. Let y'all get back to the music. I know you like listening to the music, whoever y'all are. Y'all as in future me, because I'm the one that comes back and listens to this stuff. Yo, I'm gonna hold true to my word at 1600. We closing out, right? 1600. We closing out. Win or lose, up or down, we closing out. So right now we're at a negative 79 on this position with two positions. Um, yeah, it didn't work out. Didn't work out. I mean, I could wait. I could keep one. Which one would I keep though if I keep one? Okay, so I have this. Overall, I'm down 79 if I close them both out. So then that this is a fail. And that's because I got greedy and I tried to chase. I should have see what I should have did. Here's the shoulda, coulda, and the wouldas. Got out here, took the profit, but I went back in. And here, when I went in here, I did have a thought of going in long, and that might have offset that, but I didn't. When I was at the 50, I was waiting for the 50. That didn't take place. Now, again, 4 o'clock. Do we get out or do we stay? Because they will liquidate this position for me. I won't even have to worry about it. I'm gonna let it play out. See, that's me, man. I'm breaking the rules again. Ah, discipline, bro. Discipline. Where is it? I don't know. It's not here. This is what's gonna get me. Let's see. Cause see now, look at that. Market close. And look at that. The MACD is heading down. Which hurts music off if I got this music on. MACD is heading down, man. And so I'm like, if I get out now, I'll be kicking myself because overall I'm down and I was up. So now I'm just gonna have to hold on. I'm gonna have to hold on. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Still holding. So now this is the decision. Now I'm such a hypocrite. I say I'm gonna do one thing and I do another, man. Trading is like playing golf. You're not playing against anybody else but yourself. Like really, you're playing against yourself. Like you see, I'm like my P&L for today is 133%, but my P&L open from the open is negative 75. Um, yeah, yeah, no bueno. Down 1% on this position. Um, do I have any open orders? I don't think I have any. No, I closed all those. All right, so we're gonna see what happens overnight. Right now, P&L year to date. Well, P&L for the day is 74.4. This is total though. When I'm saying that, so this is everything. So might have actually made more than what I'm thinking, if I'm being honest. Um, how can I see that? Something here, I think. History. Yeah, see, so here, look at that. Garbage, garbage, flat, unrealized gains. All right, where's that position right here? So realized gains, 175, unrealized yearly gain. So year gain is 100. So technically, okay, I retract that statement. So I am up today on this $100, $175 I'm up. That's where I'm at. So I can close out and be profitable. Like looking at that. And you know what? I think that's what the brother's gonna do. Because this is a realized gain, it's 175. If I close these positions here out and that'll bring my yearly gain up on this position 100. See, so unrealized gain is 75, negative 75. Mm, mm, mm. So I'll end up with $100 to the good. Or I can stay and we're gonna play this all the way out because you see we did a downturn. We're starting to come down. The cloud is still a little bullish, but the beautiful thing about futures trading, you can trade all night. You know what I'm saying? Like over here, I'm stopped. That's the end of it. I was looking at selling some puts, and those did not go through today. So it is what it is. Let's do this. Cancel. I'll just cancel it now. Close that out. I'm sitting in cash though over here in my E Trade, and to be honest with you, I think that's what I'm gonna just do is just stay in cash for a while. I don't believe I'm gonna do too much crazy moves. Neo, I need to just sell that, man. That stuff is not gonna do anything. Like even the options on it are like trash. Like when I'm looking at them, and I did it because, well, that was in the EI. Let's see, we had $3. This thing has just been going down consecutively. It's just trending down. It went from $50 to $3. Now it could come back up. That's why I got the 400. I'm keeping those shares. I got 400 shares of it. Hope. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we are now trending down, and let's go. Let's see what happens. So we're gonna stick in it. Tory Trades will be proud of me, maybe. Let's draw a trend line and see where we at. All right, so this is on the. I don't want to have this on the tick. Let's change this to the. What is this line? Equal volume. What does that look like? Hmm, okay, all over the place. Range bar. Oh, that's pretty cool right there. I like that range bars. Uh, okay, we're on the 1 minute, and we're gonna go up though. We're gonna go to the 1 hour because that's where we're at. So talk about it. On our 1 hour, if we do a ray, we go from here, the lowest point. This is back from April, right? So we go here. We got one, two, three touch points. So right here, boom, one, starting from here, from April 27th, the end of the month, you have one, two, three touch points. Now this is saying if it's bullish. You see what I'm saying? Now on this downtrend, this new one, we go from here to there. It's just add confusion. Now this is bullish. If it breaks this, if it continues going up, that's bullish. If it continues breaks below the trend and goes down, that's good. So I don't even need this one really. So hopefully, let's see if it breaks below that trend. So right now it's not. That's from April 27th. Crazy work, huh? Imagine if you got in back here on the low. That was at the low. So if you got in here, that's the lowest. But I did it from here. But you'd be like boom, 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 boom. Still making money if you got in at the low. And where are we sitting at the moment? The 1 hour we're looking green, turning, still going down, but this is a higher low. We still haven't broken above the 61.8 yet. What's sitting right there on it. We got a Sadoji, and then what do we got now? Yeah, yeah, that's confusion. I did a line graph. I don't even know which one is the market. I'm thinking it's this one right here. Yeah, but you can see. Yeah, that's it. This is pretty cool. I don't use this though, but this would be look nice to chart out your levels. Yes, it would. What else we got on here? Oh, look at that. That's super easy right there. Shaded. Bam. Look at that. That's where we at. Now we're down right here, like I said, 61.8. Sitting in the middle. Don't fiddle in the middle. So we're gonna hold tight. We already broke two rules today. We didn't have stop losses. Removed our stop. Well, no, we did hit a stop loss, but we removed our take profit. Um, and we had a timeline drawn on here, and we did not obey that either. The only thing that we did do was short and we held, but nothing basically. We just had to win with the market. And that's because of greed. I won't lie, because truthfully, I'm looking at this right here and I'm like, dang, I need to do better. I probably should take this off of here so I don't see that. Maybe I should do that, but maybe not. I need to see that. Today, $69 though. That's the P&L for the day overall. Not bad. Change this. I'm getting hungry. I gotta go get something to eat. What am I eat? Oh, you know what? I still got some lengua in there from tacos from yesterday. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So let me do this. Let's close this out. Cancel that order. I still got an order for Amazon for 180 for 150. I don't know if that Amazon's starting to send up satellites, but that's a whole nother video, man. And way to go, Jeff Bezos. Rooting for him. Definitely not rooting for Elon. They all might be the same bunch of rich people, but still rooting for Elon. No, rooting for Jeff Bezos. Yeah, I should have sold a cover call on this. Let's look at this. I'm looking at TSLL. TSLL for sell like call, cover call. What could I get? Let's see, sell it for 1250, 8. Could get if I sell a cover call over here on TSLL, I could get nah, that ain't even worth it. I'm really about thinking about on my brokerage account, tightening that up. I have some stuff in here that's not necessarily. Oh, look at this uranium energy. I'm turning green on that. What? How did that happen? When? That's what's up. Up 100% on that. $100, I mean, on that. That's pretty crazy. Good for me. My TSLL is up. Yeah, okay. Riot. I'm gonna keep Riot. I'm gonna keep everything that I got because I don't have nothing in this account that I don't think I won't say believe in, but that I don't think will turn out nice later on. All right, we're at 358. So we close out. We're down 1%. Let's look at this on the day. Let's go to the Hanikaishi. Go to the day and see what we look like on the day. All right, so on the day we ended up higher. You see, so we closed at 336.24 was the close. 36.24 was right here. So we closed higher. So it was a green day. So by this trend, we're still coming up from the low. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Now this looks bearish for the future, and this is the summertime, but if it's hot, because natural gas is also used on air conditioning units. So I'm thinking natural gas may be a year-round product, but maybe not as hot or as so much demand in the wintertime, in the summertime, you know what I'm saying? So if we have higher supply, if the supply is higher than the demand, then the price falls. If the supply is lower, then the price rises. And we'll see. Summer's coming. All right. Right now it's in the middle, but this looks bearish overall on the one day on the daily. And we go back to our 8 hour. It was a bearish day. But we got some green coming over here. And we're still inside the cloud. Try to break above, but we failed. This trend is nice, so we're holding it on the 8 hour. So the 8 hour and the 1 hour are confirmed. The daily, still the same, confirmed. But I'm not in a buy. I'm in a sell. So yeah, we're down here. And I think I did that. I operated on the 1 hour with this. Yes. So trading on the 1 hour and we're sitting at 61.8. We were looking and for hoping for 50% and take profit. Or if we break below this trend, then we'll be good again. You see what I'm saying? But we're not. But that's what we're break below this trend. Hopefully I don't get closed out. And if I do, then I'll just start over and do it again tomorrow. All right. Yep. Stocks 5150, man. It's 416. And I'm gonna call it a day, man. I'm gonna go live my life. Maybe I'll go for a walk or do something else. Yeah. Something else definitely sounds good. Sounds better than doing this. No, that's not true. This is what I like to do. Um, but we're down and that's it. We're good. So P&L today is 63. We are still in closing out and we are in two positions. Let's see how they go. We're gonna trust the process. We're gonna hold tight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hold tight. Trust the process. I don't see any news. Listen, today is Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. Monday. Today is Monday. I don't see any. Let's see if I see any news that comes through that says anything that might shake me. Now I should probably do so I don't get negative. What would make me negative? Let's see. Let's do a bracket. Let's see. So we do a stop loss. We are at, let's go to the chart. Can I keep my order up while I'm on the chart? Yes, cool. Okay, so right here we are sitting at on the 1 hour. Should do a stop loss here at 370, right? Let's see. Three. 7. All right, so I'm gonna do a stop loss at 3.7. That's pretty that's giving me a $300 loss. Do I want to risk that much? Let's change the percent then. Change it to 2%. 363. All right, so we're gonna have it at 2%, 363. We can handle the 100, right? Yeah, we can handle that. Far as the crude oil is down in after hours, WTI is down. What else? Brent is down. Natural gas is down. Yes, 359. So we're gonna enter a stop so that we don't lose any more capital like something crazy happens overnight and this thing takes off and goes to the upside. So we'll keep this at a minimum. We'll risk 2%, right? Yeah, we'll do 2%, 3.6. And that'll close us out of the position. All right. So what are we gonna do for the profit? We got 2.8, 2.4. We're gonna leave it running. Lowest we went was, let's go to the daily right quick and look. The 1 day, bring this over here. All right, so the low on the day was 3453. That was the low of the day. So let's take that to 3453. 3.4. All right. Nah, bro. We going for it. We need to get more than that. So the low of the day on this one was 3.3. 3 even. Okay. And it takes us to, let's see, 3.5. 3 even takes us right here. Here. At the low. So you're gonna have the order, you're gonna have the order in, I'm YOLOing it, yo. I'm like, yo, I'm going all in. So I got my close for profit in case something crazy happens at night is for 3. Okay. Can we do this? Good to close? I don't know. Let's see. It's 3.06. I need to make it at 3.2, be more realistic with this, even though that's crazy still. 3.2. Okay, that'll be cool. All right, so let's see. Review and send. Okay, it's between sessions. I knew that was gonna happen. Dang. I should have put these orders in before. So these are gonna just be for the day. So it's basically gonna be kind of like pointless. So we'll see. That's 10%. Let's do 10%. 10 even. All right. Okay. All right. So we're risking 2.5. We'll risk 2.5. So if anything happens, so bracket order will be placed in. All right. Let's see what happens, yo. Now, if this holds for overnight, that'll be good. And if it goes down, then that's cool. If it goes up, then maybe I'll save, it'll be saved, then I'll be out. All right. But right now, everything is trending down. And like looking at the 1 day, at the daily, that's in the downtrend. Looking at the cloud, and at the 15-minute, bearish, 30-minute, slightly bearish, and the 1 hour, bullish. That's the trick. All right. We're going to be out, man. Stocks 5150. First day trading micro natural gas. Feel good. That's my first contract. And yo, yay. All right, man. Stocks 5150. Stocks are crazy and we are out. It's all about learning, you know what I'm saying? Earning while we learn or burning to earn what we learn. I don't know which